Welcome back, guys. Ben here, and today we are checking out a game called Inner Voice. It's a slow-burning first-person adventure where a mysterious narrator guides your choices through a dreamlike world of grief, symbols, and secrets. It's from X Interactive and publisher Dionous Games, and the release date for this was the 30th of April. They were kind enough to provide me with a key to check this out today. And I love my little walking sim puzzle games, and this has got a bit of a thriller slash maybe a bit of horror in there as well. So we're going to check it out and see what it's like. I believe it's made by a single person. There is a demo available on Steam. I'll leave a link to the Steam page in the description below that like button as always. And you can pick it up for £10.57 on Steam as well. So what's that, around $12.99 in dollars, maybe something like that. So yeah, we're going to check it out. It's going to be first person, exploration driven adventure with weird shit going on. So let's check it out. Sit back, relax, like, comment, subscribe. This is Inner Voice. Begin Nightmare. Embrace the nightmare. Your progress is auto-saved at the beginning of each chapter. There's 4 chapters. We're going to do chapter 1. Brightstone. Now dreaming. I like that. South Dakota, December 31st, 1900.
My beloved Diana, I was foolish for letting you out of my sight. I'm an arrogant man. I've withstood much pain, but this was the hardest. You've been embraced by the shadows as I was stunned by fear. The odd became ordinary. The people, the things they did there were all odd. The place itself was odd. Please forgive me.
Okay, so we are South Dakota.
After mumbling to himself, Booker followed the path through the woods.
A little candle. Playing this 4K. Everything on Epic. No DLSS or anything like that though. We're getting 4K 60, pretty much locked on. We can sprint as well. Whoa, what was that? Okay. A long old road. And there it is. Church. A little town.
A cold, eerie atmosphere descended as the village revealed itself. The village was absorbed into its own shadow, allowing only pale sunlight to pass through it.
What are the whispers? They sound like they're in the sheriff's office. Weather vane. Like the windmill thing.
Bill Holiday was his name, but the people of Brightstone often referred to him as Copperhead, because he was always there, waiting for a crime to happen, so that he could strike, like a snake preparing its ambush and attacking its prey.
Shadow on the bed. Benches in the desert. Don't know if we'd want to open this cell, but must be a book on the bookshelf or something. I'm very good with these directional whispers. We do have a little candle. Oh, we're like a shadow as well, because I guess we're like in a dream. Maybe we keep going. I don't think we can unlock anything here. See if we can go into the general store. Oh, there's whispers here as well.
I know what you are thinking, but it's pointless. You can't hurt them. They are souls, long lost, fading slowly into the darkness, completing their final act.
Even the narrator is directional. Like his sound file, I guess, is placed. Think we can get in the church? I didn't really check the church, to be fair.
Brightstone. Many mysteries and secrets for such a
there as
small
well.
community. An enigma in itself, I must say.
Keep thinking
An
that's like
attractive
a shadow
and
of
peaceful
a
church
person.
for the residents of the village, where every Sunday the people gathered after the service, the tables full of food and drink.
Curious. There's no inventory or journal or anything like that. I think if you just pause, it just pauses. So, nightmare paused. Should we check up on the hill? I'm curious what that would be. That'd be like too high to be like a farm, isn't it? I would have thought. One of the mining. Desert Fox Express. Huh, not allowed in there yet. Come up a bit too soon, I think. Okay. Kind of interesting we got this narrator as well. Like kind of giving us a bit of lore and backstory. So I'm curious if this is something somewhere we've been before, or is this a bit more of a like something that would happen, or is to happen. Okay, so the hotel's locked. Can't go in there either. A little Wild West town, isn't it? The bank's open though. Oh, okay.
During the attack, everyone was trying to escape, leaving all the gold and money behind, ready to feed those vultures.
A different narrator, or was that ourselves? Some of the houses, I guess. It's locked. This one, oh. Oh, I don't know. Oh, okay. Didn't need to crawl out like that, did he? Let's be honest. Alright. Does say it's going to be one of those slow burning
The Holloway family
Thrillers.
moved into this house after a tragedy they never spoke of. They were seeking a quiet life, but something inside those walls changed them. Samuel, once a skilled carpenter, became obsessed with carving lifelike wooden dolls, each more unsettling than the last. Margaret, his wife, withdrew into silence, muttering to herself in dark corners, while their daughter Lillian spent hours staring out of the upstairs window, clutching one of her father's creations. Then, one bitter winter night, they vanished without a trace. The house was left untouched, meals half-eaten, chairs slightly pulled back, as if they had just stood up and walked away. Only one thing remained: a life-size wooden doll beside Lillian's bed, its hands covering its face, as if it had witnessed something too horrific to see.
That whisper then. It's bizarre. Oh, creepy. Creepy, creepy. Okay. A lot of like pain and sorrow has like occurred here then. It's another house. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Oh. Do we just collect him? Like we just picked him up? Is that our job, to collect these souls of sorts? I don't know what it just tried to jump scare me with. Oh, there's lights being on maybe. Oh, I don't know. Is the wooden thing still there? Yep. Okay, not too sure what that was meant to... We had the sound effect, but I don't know what that was, what that was trying to do. Still got whispers in that house, in that, like, first jail bit. I'm not too sure. Yeah, not too sure what we do with that. Might be like we need to go around the back and upstairs. Plenty of weird sound effects. I was expecting like a drawer or something to be. Guessing we need to find a key. Can't sleep or jump or any of that. Must be upstairs. Let's go around the back. Let's go this door here. Okay, that's fine. And then up we go. There we go. Missing.
A remarkable officer who deserved better, but he wasn't that lucky. You see, after the attack, his body was scattered around the caves, with only trails of blood left behind.
What, did they chop the sheriff up? Do we need to find pieces of the sheriff? What of that? Sound of that music, I guess. We can now go in the saloon. Very good use of like audio at the moment. The thing that's standing out to me at the moment with this game.
Booker had spent most of his time in this fine establishment, all because of the girl named Diana. No one could imagine that a little girl like her could change the course of events in someone's life solely by her beauty. She was working here when he first met her.
We'll go back downstairs. Like a walking sim where you've got to hit certain cues to like proceed. Heard a door open again. Noise coming from the hotel now. Ah, there we go. We'll go silent as soon as we're in here. We can actually pick up a coffee. Okay.
The Wyatt family hotel was always there, standing proud for its services to travelers visiting Brightstone. It is impossible to be dissatisfied with a hotel where every morning you wake up to the aroma of freshly baked cornbread and coffee, ready to be enjoyed for breakfast.
Find Booker's house. Okay. Check upstairs before. Guessing our house. Oh, you can't. You can't check upstairs. Guessing our house is the one we didn't go in. One of them was locked, wasn't it? Was it this one?
I never truly understood the meaning of warmth until we purchased our own house. We were living happily together, free from any constraints and young enough to explore the whole world. But suddenly, all that came to an end.
What are the mannequins? Oh, no. What's What's happened to our wife then, Diana? There's some sort of tragedy. Oh, okay.
Are those mannequins? What is this place?
There's always some... It's not a horror game without some mannequins in it, is it? Alright. A little bit creepy. They're pointing. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Don't you dare come any closer, you hear me?
He was wandering around the village, trying to find life in a place surrounded by shadows.
Oh, I'll go that way. Put some invisible walls in, actually. So you can't... I was going to go check that room behind. Yeah, they're pointing all the way up here. He's going to move, isn't he? Okay. So... shovel. Don't know where this is going.
Booker spent the first years of his adult life in this village, working in the mines for a piece of bread and a roof over his head. One wonders what happened there after the attack.
Okay. Oh, okay, buddy. How you doing? Okay. Mannequins have gone. Now what? I think we can take the shovel with us. No. Guess we go back out.
Brightstone. Many mysteries.
Noise, isn't it? Yeah, I feel like I'd feel safer with the shotgun in my hands, though. You know, like even if it doesn't work, still a little bit of comfort.
During the attack, everyone was trying to escape, leaving all the gold and money behind, ready to feed those vultures.
I mean, this is the way to the mines, so I guess we didn't pick the shovel up, but I guess
The
that's the
strange
bit.
mist had now vanished, allowing Booker to continue along the way.
It's a very walking sim with weird moments, for sure. This house has had some bit of kerfuffle. Okay. Alright, let's go. There's general store.
A shop selling a wide variety of goods is always useful for the residents of a small town. All supported by one man and a dream, but in the end, they both faded away and sank into the shadows.
Saying Joe had two general stores.
You could clearly see the stains of mold on the walls, slowly engulfing the building.
Yeah, they all had the same like desk or armoire. Okay. Few more buildings to inspect. And has what I hope is paint.
It was a bad idea to step into the old saloon. You could almost feel the terrible smell of the rotting floors and decaying furniture festering inside your lungs.
It's like another version of the saloon we were just in. Got a right old creepy little atmosphere going on.
The Cooper family, known for the best barrels on the market. At one time, many people bought from them. Now it's sad to see their first store rotting under the shadow of Brightstone.
Move. The what is that sound effect? Oh, I couldn't even see them.
Eleanor Graves. She lived in solitude, tucked away in a decaying house at the edge of the village, where the wind howled through broken windows like whispers of the past. One night, the silence around her home grew deeper. Days passed before someone noticed the absence of her dim candlelight flickering through the cracks. When they finally entered, they found walls stained with claw marks, furniture overturned as if she had fought against something unseen. Her body was contorted, frozen in terror, mouth open in a silent scream. No forced entry, no signs of another soul, just the overwhelming sense that something had been there with her and had never left.
And this is the mines which are all blocked off. This isn't how it was. Change it. Find some dynamite. We did see some dynamite. It was in the first store, wasn't it? I don't know if it was in this store. We can check in here just in case. This was yeah, that's fine. Not the saloon. Joe's general store. We go up. Yeah, we did go up there, didn't we? There we go. Place the dynamite near the mine entrance. Kind of like a said leading you through a little narrative. Where do you click? Oh, there we go. Sweet. Alter the scene. Foggy again. Oh. What? Deactivate the radios. I don't know what that big thing's for, but I see what they mean by slow burn though. I'm very curious by what's going on. Guessing there's more. Oh, he's that was already not on. So many. Like, deactivate the radios everywhere? Like all over town? Okay. Even though I know they can't do anything. Okay, there we go. Enter the mines. I don't know why we had to, yeah, I don't know why we had to do that, but there we go.
A shadow, hidden in the dark. An old record slowly filling the empty space around the caves. A magnificent yet cruel environment waiting to be explored. It was cold, dark, a truly unwanted place. Terrible sounds were coming from the walls of the cave, penetrating like bullets. Booker couldn't hide from them. And there he was at the deepest point of the cave, slowly walking into the cold, muddy floor, so desperate to find a spark of life inside this
Dead end.
darkness.
Okay. We're in another... Going deeper. Is that dead end? Yeah. Okay. We get lost in the mines now, aren't we? More dynamite there if we need more. Oh.
Startled by fear, he couldn't understand what he had witnessed. He held a brief debate with himself as to whether he should change his usual way of thinking for something different. At last, he concluded it must be those monsters that attacked the village. Confused as he was, Booker continued on the path, deeper into the caves. There are very few moments in a man's life when he experiences so much stress or finds so little courage.
Don't like that. I guess gotta run towards the sounds. Sounds in the light.
Finally, after what seemed like an eternity, he was right. There was indeed something at the end of the mines. A bright light leading to a large door.
That was chapter 1. Okay.
After opening the door, Booker found himself in an underground mansion, engulfed by the same cold, eerie atmosphere of the village. Booker started questioning his thinking yet again, a repetitive but necessary action in this situation.
See why it's called Inner Voice, because it's literally having a narrator in your dreams, isn't it? Door's locked. It's the same kind of shtick, I guess. We're going to be exploring, getting told what's going on. I love how the windows are still like the windows to the cave. Like it's like an actual mansion. Headless statues. I guess we're going upstairs. They've done quite
He
well
saw a light
with the
at the end of
environment.
the hallway and headed towards it.
No, I'm gonna go this way. Game dev's worst nightmare. Oh. Maybe we do want to go towards that one.
It's so strange. The room is so different. I don't remember it like this. It's like someone else was living here all those years.
I mean, there is quite a bit of importance to the fact that we've got our voice as the character, and then we've also got a narrator as well. Also, I think they've done a decent job. I think that you can obviously see there's like reused assets and things like that, like repeated.
Born
But
amongst the rich and powerful, he had responsibilities
Quite a nice
from a
job
young
they've done.
age. Booker couldn't withstand such pressure. He wanted to be free, a feeling never understood within his family. So one rainy night, he left secretly, bound for America on an old boat.
do we have anything to open that key with? I guess let's go down to that basement now. Or we're back down to the first floor. A mini meeting of sorts? Drink? Alcohol meeting? There's a book. Oh no. Someone come into this place and murder a bunch of people. What? Get me out of there. Wow, okay. More chairs knocked over. Another window to a mine tunnel. I said audio is doing a lot of the heavy lifting here. Another key. More blood on the floor. Blood on the walls. A couple of doors. Oh no, that one's also locked. Just this one. Oh, creepy.
Picking up a silent phone can mess with someone's head to an extreme degree, especially when they are so desperate to hear the voice of a loved one.
I'm guessing like, oh, a lady, Diana, she's dead, or we've lost her somehow. But
The house seemed so full, but without any trace of life left in it. The lights were on, a piano was playing, and the books left open on the tables, alongside food and drink. It was as though someone was still in there.
is that the grief in our memories or something like that?
Halls full of old furniture crowded the place. The atmosphere was suffocating.
Okay. Got a little poker table. Key to this door? No. Not that door, that's the door. Oh. This way. Coffin. This door. Okay. Was she murdered? Thought that was going to move towards us. So I braced myself then. I was comforted by the fact I don't think we can die. We can't be hurt. Like it's not. I mean, it's a dream, isn't it? But it's not. It's not a combat-based game. It's an experience. Even if I'm trying to rationalize it, still unsettling. More just from an uncomfortable and creepy vibe.
Even the fire was lit, making the whole room a little warmer.
Guess that's all blocked off. Some letters. An open door to seek the truth. The very popular music track this is. If you can't hear it, it's because I've had to mute it. That common piano one. Like sadness and something to come. Now out in a forest. Forest room. All very abstract. Like red busts. There's a bright light over there. The moon. And there is a door. Okay. What is this, like a library? A study. Massive study / arts room. Phone's ringing again.
You are lost in a maze inside your head, corrupted by fear and worry, blinded by them.
Who is this?
If you want to see the truth, first you have to understand yourself and listen to your inner voice. Then, and only then, will you be able to see the full picture.
Hello? Hello? Damn it! Understand myself? What does that even mean? I know myself well enough, I think. Oh, Diane, I hope you're safe. Soon enough we'll see each other once again.
Let me follow the way. Okay, we were just there. Oh my god. Okay. Something, isn't it? Okay, let's not fall. I thought there'd be a few more in the sense of like puzzles going on. Different artwork on each level as well. It seems the puzzle is more about just positioning yourself in the right direction, really. And the game's kind of holding your hands, leading you through an interactive experience. Okay. Now onto a street.
All that hard work just to rot in an attempt to escape your fate. The end result will always be the same. You can't escape it.
I don't think we can go in any of these doors. That's where we're going though. was gonna say back into the mines, but we're... A forest corridor? Mines with trees?
It was night. A cursed one. A full moon hidden behind the dark clouds after the storm, and a forest in which you could barely see your step. A perfect scenario to cover your tracks.
I don't know the sound of that. That roar. Okay. A lot of winding corridors. That's the thing. That's the benefit this game has with it being in a dream, is that it can... You're not holding it to like, oh, that's not realistic, or that's not very fair, because it's like, or you know how it's laid out. Axe in the coffin there. Because it's already set that you're in a dream world. So it's able to be really creepy, abstract, and not make sense. Okay. Very weird. Their watch ends only by your hand. Okay. Choppy choppy. Return them to where they belong. Also, I can pick him up and put him somewhere? What is going on here? Okay. Pick him up as well. Got 3. So some of them you can pick up, I guess. Pick him up as well. Got a hand thing there. Oh, there we go. So we put him there. He belongs there to help him carry that. Okay. Put someone there. He won't want to be there then, will he? Oh, it's a woman giving birth, isn't it? Not the other thing that led to that. The guy watching, someone praying. She's dying childbirth, is that what this is? Like our wife. Dies in childbirth. That's hence the blood. Where's the other person we gotta put? This person on the bed. Is there like another one? No. Looking for that little hand icon again. Need to be searching in there. Need help? Need help? Huh. Where's the person with the bed go? Thinking maybe someone should go in the chair, but can't interact with anything. Very creepy. Checking any and all phones seem fine. I'm not sure where this fourth person goes. Is there any hints for that? I don't think so. They go somewhere, it's just not giving me the prompt. I'm not looking in the right place, I think. Well, there's something in there, but I can't open the door. I think that's where they're meant to be sat. I just can't get in. Can you imagine if it's bugged? I don't know. Someone be like holding the chains or something, like a fourth person. Oh, what he's doing with the pickaxe. I'm not sure. Curious one. Like, it wouldn't be with the piano or the bar because we took people from those places. There's still one more shadow person that needs to be placed somewhere. Can't get in this door. This guy's already done. This guy doesn't seem to have any interaction. Ah, there we go. Okay, let's... Did this door that's open? Yep, okay. Oh. All the hands. What are you painting? Are you painting this kind, sir? Oh yeah, you got the background. Time for us to sit. Oh, this guy again. This guy again. Go through this place now. Now that we've chopped the heads off.
Booker's voice was muffled by the unique architecture of the room as soon as he entered. Rooms that defied gravity and lights without a source that guided him to their own paths. A truly unique place with a complex character surrounded by mystery. He couldn't stop himself from looking at every single detail that the place had to offer.
I can't jump. Very surreal. Again. Still in the house in the mine shaft. Locked. Oh. Isn't that bizarre? How would we change perspective of that? Yeah, I think if you don't like doing a lot of walking and exploration, this probably isn't going to be the game for you. It is like the walking sims of all walking sims. But I personally like these types of games where they like taking you on a bit of a
An
narrative
exact
trip.
replica of the bar that Booker used to frequent when he was in town.
Follow the mold. Mold on the mannequins. We're getting creepy. Now we probably head upstairs. Now can we go through that door? Yes.
As soon as the door opened, a sense of decay surrounded Booker. The walls were covered with mold that followed him until he reached the living room. Blood was everywhere from the bedroom covers to the living room couch.
God. Need to find the key. Okay. Okay, so that's where we want to go. There we go. The keys have such like a small little. Oh no! Yep. Yeah, the keys have such a small hitbox. You like be very precise. So what happened? Like childbirth, murder, find the way out.
Eyes started watching him from every dark corner. He had become his own monster. He sank his hands in the same blood as those monsters without knowing it.
What did we do?
He starts running in panic as the overwhelming gazes from the creature's eyes started piercing inside him.
We can't use our torch anymore. Oh God. No. Okay, we can light the candle again. Bizarre. I'm curious if it's trying to tell the story like metaphorically, if it's trying to be very deliberate. I mean, obviously I know we're in a dream world, but not sure right now if we're like racked with guilt for murder, if we're racked with grief because our wife died. Quite a few different things going on to contemplate. We're back in the mines. It all comes back to the mines.
The nightmare isn't over yet.
Chapter 3, The Village.
He woke up in a field outside a village in the English countryside. The village had no name really. Many people around the area knew it as Middletown. It wasn't even on the map. And that's why Booker chose to stay here, close, but at the same time hidden from his father.
Does it hide
The village
here?
felt alive,
In
not from the
Sophiles?
people, but from the ghosts who had no voice, trying to show their existence by haunting every piece of furniture around him.
I fear I'm not sure why we're running from our father now. Very unsure of what's going on. Enjoying myself though. I'm literally here for the ride. Okay, you need to access that from the other side, I think. So now, no longer in South Dakota. We are now in Middletown, UK. Spooky noises. Can we get upstairs? Yeah. Got downstairs bit here as well. Bloody hatchet. Okay.
The moonlight streamed in a steady flow, casting flecks of blue light onto the floor. He inhaled deeply. Already the air inside the bedroom was perfumed with nature. A breeze whispered softly and breathed effortlessly onto his skin.
Can we take the rifle? Again, I feel like it would make us feel better. The wallpaper is a choice. And then...
We came to this village so we could free our minds and live peacefully away from all of this madness, hidden from the wrath of my father. Every day after work, I sat in the darkness, resting my bones, lost in the ambience of the songs playing on the radio before we ate dinner and then fell asleep together.
Oh, yeah, right. Does a good job of being like having creepiness, creepy factor in there, rather than it being like pure like survival horror with adrenaline and all that stuff. It's just persistent level of weird and unsettling kind of vibes. Sound effects are top tier as well. Like well placed sound effects, deliberate. Oh yeah, there's like a foggy boundary. Need to figure out a way in there, don't we?
The houses seemed untouched by time, yet something unnatural lingers within. Faint echoes slip through the cracks, and shadows move where light should never reach. No records, no names, only the feeling that someone or something is still inside, watching.
It's like they're in the walls still. Oh, they must be upstairs, mustn't they? I thought the wait, is it downstairs? I thought the one on the bed was gonna like turn quickly and like scamper towards us, not that one like that. That was different from what I expected. Okay. So back outside. So it doesn't hold your hand, but it is kind of trying to get you to like do certain things, I guess, to cross these mini like little milestones off the list, as it were. Like move the story forward. I think it'll be blocked off if we go further down, won't it? Oh, there's like a... Can we go down? Okay, so that's where the fog is straight ahead. We can go around this side.
When we first arrived, we were happy, but now we've grown apart. And all I hear is your distant voice calling for me.
Okay. Got a shortcut now. Line of chairs. Table blocking a door. A weird layout. Everyone's got a piano apparently. Very musical. And a rifle. Even in England. Well, there's a key. Go investigate the tavern. Okay, knocked all of that off. This is like a woodworker. That's someone above. Okay, upstairs.
We came to this village so we could free our minds and live peacefully away from all of this madness.
We did that bit already, didn't we? What's our objective? Oh, yeah, it doesn't say, does it? It's another. Both like got saws in here. Okay. Hmm. Fog isn't cleared, but maybe we can go right up here. It's the way to the tavern. Steep. Jeez. Okay, yeah.
The Bard's Tale Tavern, where madness is served by the bottle. Well, it was a good one. If I'm not mistaken, the wine here was from their private cellars. The build-up of mold from the extreme humidity in their basement was creating a dreadful smell. Despite all of this, the tavern was full of people willing to give every penny for that wine. Now, back to you. In order to let you leave, you have to prove to me how docile you are. Go ahead, light up the tables for them.
I'm docile. Light up only their table.
One for your losses. A second one for your mistakes. A third one for your ignorance.
Alright, it's getting personal now. He was meant to be narrating. Now he's like commentating.
And the last one for your redemption.
Well, that's promising at least. Okay, something's meant to be scary there, but I didn't see it.
Now you've proved to both of us that you can obey. Why won't you let me take you with me then?
No, never. Let me out of here. Hello? Do you hear me? Ah, damn it. That voice, it sounds so familiar.
Hmm. Explore the rest of the village. So are we getting redemption or not? I'm really not sure. Redemption from what? Thought we were coming here to hide from our father. Are we now like? Are we the bad guy? Okay. So I think if we head back down to the main part of the village, the fog may have lifted.
The houses were filled with faded memories and old objects. They were stained by drops of tears and blood, with sadness presenting itself on the doorstep of each building. Booker was wandering around the village, trying to find life in a place surrounded by death.
Oh yeah. We can go down here now. Find the lost memories. 0 out of 5. Well, always bank on there possibly being a memory in a church. Brightstone. Oh, back to Brightstone again. Holy Church and School. But we're in Middletown. Is that a continuity error or the merging
Oddly
of
enough,
dreams?
the village
Yeah.
church was the same as that of Brightstone. Nothing else left to add in those peaceful and harmonious buildings, where the silence of their audience was as loud as their bells.
Odd one. Alright. That didn't count as a memory, did it? No memories there. Okay. That's not one of the collectible things we need. We can go in here. I'm guessing it's going to be obvious when there is something that we need to do. Can't crouch under there. Okay, it's all misty / foggy over here. Very flat roofs for like an English town. Go there either. But this looks promising. There we go, there's a bottle.
One of the saloons owned by Diana's parents. From the look of it, they seemed they knew what they were doing with the decor of this place. Warm and welcoming, full of pleasant sensations and aromas. Her parents were extraordinary people, and good at business too. Such a pity that they died in an accident close to the village lake.
Oh, okay, alright. Okay. So the village lake could be a clue then. Creepy moments. Okay. Oh, there's a knife. And the knife was one of the objects. It was 2 out of 5. A lit cigarette in there.
They tore the village apart, leaving no trace of life behind. I lost my house, my people, and most importantly, I lost Diane. I can't relive this nightmare. I need to get out of here. I need to find her.
So what happened? Really not following what's going on. I'm very engulfed with the abstractness of it. I have no idea what the timeline is of this at all. Like I'm missing every single story beat. I've got barely enough to like hold it together. Alright. Okay, okay. Okay, yeah, you crawl off. There we go. Okay. Yep. 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 Cool, bro. Cool. Right. Didn't like that one. Did not expect that one. Some of the other ones have been like, oh yeah, I thought that might have. That one I did not expect. Was not happy with that one.
The house smelled musty and damp,
Key?
as if it was haunted by the ghosts of long dead people. The past had settled upon the shadows of the house, hidden in plain sight.
Okay. Guess someone's knocking downstairs. No. Yeah, not sure about that. But I guess this is where we gotta go. There we go, another object. A paintbrush. Very unsettling. Comfortable. We've done a good job with that. Like I said, I think it looks okay. Like the more you play this, the more you're like, okay, it's the similar kind of assets over and over kind of thing. But that said, the can we go this way? No. That said, the interesting thing here is the sound effects are done very well. To get those little jump scares in. Okay, do you think we're gonna go find a lake or something? What's this way? This is like a wood bit. And this is now back. I don't know if we need to go back this up here. Can't hurt to look. There might be just one more up here maybe. I think it'll be in the new bit of the village, right? Like the new bit that we went to. Rather than, because 4 of them have all been down there. We'll have another sweep down here. If we can't find it, we'll come back and check up here. There's like a pond that was mentioned. I mean they mentioned a lake, didn't they? That's been very generous to say that's a lake. That was more pond-like. Oh yeah, we haven't been in there.
The workshop. The McCoy brothers started this business and helped this village to thrive. From guns and bullets to home decor. Ah, yes, of course, the workshop.
Oops.
The McCoy brothers started this business and helped this village to thrive. From guns and bullets to home decor to pots and pans, they were the finest of products. Although later, They started smuggling and selling Scotch whiskey to American bars. They were caught once or twice.
I guess you had like prohibition, didn't you, back then? Okay, there we go. There's the if object. Find your way to the cemetery. Don't like that sound. Not a fan of that. Do you think that's going to be where the fog was before? Because there's lights. I mean, it still looks foggy there. Yeah, okay, we can't go that way. Cemetery would be near the church? Perhaps? Gotta have like an alright sense of direction as well, because there's no map or like pointy arrow showing you where to go. Yeah, I'm guessing it'll be up here. Or not. Oh, we can't climb up that. Where would they have a cemetery? Okay. No. No, don't do that. Little hey. Not a fan of that. Nope. What are the bells?
A faint crying could be heard in the distance, adding more mystery to the atmosphere. The front gate was half open, leaving a path for the souls to escape. While the crying got louder and louder. They were shadows, remnants of the people who once lived in the village. It was a horrifying sight, but Booker had to find the missing piece.
Okay. The way of the art.
After all the things he saw, he gathered every bit of strength he had and followed the now opened path leading to the lake.
Right, so was that the path with the lights on it, with the fog? Presuming so. You ought to run all the way back and up. Okay. Really pads out the playtime a little bit. Go to this side of the map. Go to the other side of the map. Very curious. I think I'm missing plot beats though. I don't know. Maybe I'm being slow. Not clicked with me in terms of... Like, I like the idea of it. It's not clicked with me in terms of what's going on.
After the silence of the village and the strange sights that he had seen, there was no doubt in his mind that he was trapped in an endless nightmare.
My theories were reliving trauma
Drowned
of like...
by his own thoughts, he kept going. Feelings of emotional numbness and desperation overwhelmed him until he reached the lake.
Like, dead wife. Maybe dead kid. Like from childbirth. Maybe... Was it Dan's parents that are dead? Who ran the bar? I don't know. We've got a father that we're hiding from. No wonder we've got nightmares. And he walked, and he walked, and he walked some more. Before walking, to do more walking. And finally, he walked. Or jogged, actually. Yeah, it's like a little run, isn't it? Luckily our candle doesn't run out. Is this lake in the next town over? Perhaps. There we go. Oh my god, alright. Alright, buddy. Again, sound effects. Pretty...
There he saw
Hold
a
on.
figure of a man, standing still on a boat, waiting for him. Booker got closer to the man but couldn't see his face. The man's finger pointed to the seat in the boat.
Join the man on the boat.
Left with no choice, Booker joined him in the boat, and they were absorbed into the mist, leaving no trace behind.
And now we're in chapter 4. Isle of the Dead.
After a while, the mist started to clear, revealing a lonely island in the middle of the ocean. You could hear the silence from miles away. No birds, no animals, not a single thing could be heard. Still, dead. Perhaps a painting, a canvas splattered with blood and ash, a child's dream for contentment in a burning world, a muffled voice trying to scream a truth.
Can't look behind us. See our ferryman.
After reaching the island, Booker got out of the boat and the strange man vanished into thin air, and Booker was left alone, lost, confused, and desperate to find the answers he was looking for.
These look like doorways. We can't use yet. Quite a little bit of pop-in happening with the trees.
He wandered around the island for a
Whispering.
while before he heard a light whisper coming from its center, guiding him towards it.
Okay. Over here. Oh, I can't run through the bushes. Okay. Go through that portal then. Heart of the Isle. Still chapter 4 though.
A colossal cave hidden under the sun's light, built by giants. Water lay still beneath the bridge, as the sunlight cast its final shadow before the night.
We've got quite the imagination. We're quite the dreamer.
Small candles flickered, lighting up the cave, waiting to be melted.
Light our candle. Oh, we back to the
Drowned
mansion
in
again?
his own sorrow, Booker walked the hallway with a candle in his hand, looking for his answers, waiting to see his wife, waiting for redemption.
Oh, dude, what did we do? Are we responsible? Oh, it's gone black and white. Very claustrophobic. Handprint.
The first part of a final act has to occur in a familiar place, a place where all things began.
Back in the saloon again. Why is there blood on the bed? A cave in the roof. Hello, buddy. How you doing?
It was my fault, of course. I left her alone that night. We had a small fight just before those creatures attacked us. She was sitting alone and unprotected from harm, while I was drinking away my pain in the saloon. When they attacked, I hid myself like a coward, as I was stunned by fear. I will never forgive myself for that.
Find your way back. Also, the mannequin
It was truly
creatures are real.
miraculous how they managed to escape from Brightstone.
The mannequins actually came alive and murdered our wife. Alright, buddy. Okay, buddy. No, 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 no. Actually a maze. It's right there. Sense of direction's pretty good. Not that one yet. This one?
The second act unfolds within the enemy's territory, unveiling the enemy's mind. But that is not always possible, is it? A well-ordered, logical mind is hard to manipulate, to bend to one's will.
Okay, couple of options. Should we do the
The cellar,
basement
of
bit
course.
first?
My private wine collection, along with some barrels ready for us to enjoy.
Is it the narrator that's behind this? Oh, it's pitch black without the light. Again, loads of unnecessary blood splatter. Okay.
This living room. No, this can't be. How did I end up here? This used to be my home.
We all have to make choices in our lives. But this was not a choice. It was foolishness right from the beginning. For someone to think that way is stupid. Letting all this hard work go to waste. For what? For freedom? You can never have that in our world. You left your purpose.
Narrator,
Tried to
Dad.
enjoy life your way. Not even wondering about what will happen to your family's legacy.
Right. Am I getting the gist of this right? We ran away with the local girl from the bar. We're some rich aristocrat. Because I did mention we like grew up rich and rich and wealthy, didn't it? Our father not happy with what we decided with that, and throwing away legacy, and a bit fuzzy around how like creatures come and attack our wife and all that stuff, but hey ho.
Ah, yes. The maid's room. A loyal service that every house should have, if one can afford the burden of the monthly payments, of course.
I feel like he was flexing on me there. Like, do you have a maid? No, you don't. Peasant. Right,
The door won't open. I have to find the key first.
find the key. There it is. Quite a grand dining room, isn't it? Do you have this many friends, though, when you're this wealthy? I don't know. Or you don't have friends, you have people that leech or want to pretend to be your friend. It's
My
quite
wife
nicely
loves
put
to
together.
paint. It helps her clear her mind, organize her thoughts, make better decisions in the long run. You see, art is not a thing, but a way. A way for people to express themselves, bring out their inner voice. Each painting tells a story. Follow their luminous voice. Count their paths and set them ablaze. Burn their sins with a candle. Let them be beautiful again. Now I ask you to do the same. To redeem yourself. To be free of any burdens.
Are we looking for candles in a painting? That was like glowing. I'm not sure I understand. What are we doing? I don't know. Lit them all up. Probably not right. There's what, 1, 2, 3 on this side, and 1, 2 on that side. Does it need to be the right order? That one's kind of glowing, isn't it? Oh, there's a fourth one, isn't there? 4 on this side. There's 1, 2. Yeah, I think it's just the 2. Got 1, 2, 3. Do we need to do it as like 1, 5? There's not enough candles to do like the candles there. So there's definitely 4 on that side. It's the same type of It's the same one, isn't it? 1. There's 3 of this, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of this one, maybe? Is that right? That's the same picture there. Huh. So there's more painting than candle. I was thinking originally like maybe it's like, okay, this is the first candle, second candle. Do you light the first one, then the third, fourth, fifth candle, seventh, eighth, ninth candle, but there's not enough candles on each side. Let's back down. Oh, there's okay. There's more paintings down here. Right. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2 on each side. Right. But 3 of those ones. Only 2 paintings lit up, like 2 types. That's 1, 2, 3. Are they specific candles? There's a little one up there as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there's only 10 candles here, and then 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 candles. With a 12th one in the middle there. So 1, 2, 3, and then there's the 4th one down there. And then we've got 3 downstairs, 4, 5. 6. So 4 and 6. Ah, there we go. Follow the blood trail. Okay, so it was like, yeah, that was the right-hand painting on that side. So it was, rather than this wall that they were on, it was the side of paintings. Type of painting, basically. Oh, there's a bit of blood. There's more blood. And we're back in the dining room. More blood trail. Oh, there's Shadow Man. Yep. Go away, buddy. Don't like you. More blood, a lot of blood. Pretty impressive when you think this is a solo devs like project here, like, all put together by them. That's pretty cool. But upstairs, on the door. Beauty of artist mind.
Soon you will have to make a choice. So go ahead. Continue.
Holy ground. What choice are we gonna have to make? Can we go through another door now? If there's anything else down here now. Obviously we've got the Blood splatter here. Okay.
Redemption. Here, in this hollow place built on broken oaths and silent screams. Tell me, Booker, do you think the walls remember the prayers whispered here? Do you think the heavens still listen? No. This place is as empty as you are. You kneel before an altar, begging for mercy, yet you never asked for it when it mattered. You don't seek forgiveness, you seek escape. But there is no escape. Not for you.
Be free of burdens or stay on your path. There's no easy way out. We stay on our path. Night of the Dead.
It is stupid for him to assume that all this time he can bring back Diana, when in reality all he sees is a machine, unfolding in his dreams, manipulating them, making them what others want them to be. You cannot prepare yourself for a nightmare. They overwhelm you when you are most vulnerable. But if you want it to end, you have to endure it to the bitter end. How long can a man burn before he turns into ash,
Follow the moon.
carrying a burden of endless pain and suffering? This has to come to an end. I tried to save him from the cruelty and the lies of people, showing him their real intentions, but he wouldn't listen. And yet, is not mankind pushing on its blind way, driven by a dream of its greatness and its power, upon the dark paths of excessive cruelty and excessive devotion? Itself progress. A better future for humankind and a better future for us. And then, as the lights were all extinguished, he heard in the silent distance a girl's voice calling for him.
Make your final choice.
The machine stared into Booker's eyes as it was fading back into the nightmare, defeated, with no soul to replace the void that had been created. And then all was over. Booker woke up from the nightmare, confused, but with only one wish: to find his wife, Diana.
There we go. Leave a comment below. What do you think of that? What do you think happened? Not often I'm left like kind of stumped at the end of a game thinking, what the hell did I just play? I quite liked it. I thought visually and from an audio point of view, and very like just on the rails walking sim. Seems like it gives you a few different achievements for different choices at the end. But Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you what some of the imagery and what it means. Like I don't know. I think some of it just went right over my head. Maybe. Perhaps. Quite interesting. Very creepy. Was the narrator our father? Started talking like collectively towards the end. Very intriguing. Very intriguing. I like to add those little moments of jump scares, but didn't overdo it. Could have really have done it like on every corner, and I think they did a good job with that. Bravo. Well done. And you're back to beginning your nightmare. And obviously there is a chapter select, so if you wanted to like go back and try a particular one, then you could go back through those, because it just saves at the beginning of each chapter rather than, you know, being able to save at any point. But it was interesting. Like I said, I can't really give a great synopsis on it because I don't think I've got the best grasp of it myself. But whatever the experience was, I had a good time. I had a good time being led through it. So, like I said, it's one of those where you're basically just experiencing it. And I expect... Well, that is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know in the comments how you found that and what your thoughts were, and kind of also, like, yeah, what do you think happened, and what's the... Am I looking too much into it? Did I just miss some of the points completely? Not too sure, but quite a fun experience, but not much of a game here. Odd little puzzles here and there, but very much just knowing, really the challenge is just knowing where to go and just walking with some more walking. So yeah, I don't mind these personally though, but I appreciate it's not going to be for everyone. Let me know, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.